Our awareness is killing our humanness. Our over-analytical minds are causing us to live in the future, to live in the past, and to think so much we are barely present within our actions. And there's so much beauty to be seen within the mundane moment. And I think we forget that a lot of the time. We forget that the little moments count, and sometimes we're grateful for the little moments, and other times we might look at it and think we want more. And I think what we also fail to realize is that our craving for freedom is killing the work necessary to experience that freedom. And I'm not saying that freedom has to be earned. What I'm saying is, what if we already live in a state of freedom, but we are so tuned into a state of lack that we are not seeing the freedom within our lives? So we crave this freedom and we stop doing the work and we think, yes, we deserve this, this, and this. But then we stop doing the work because we're putting freedom on a pedestal. And ultimately what that does is, when you end up with that freedom that you crave, your brain is tuned into the lack. And because it is already tuned into the lack, it cannot see the freedom that is already within your life. So when it actually gets there, you're not going to be able to enjoy it, because then you're going to be craving the next level of freedom that you perceive to be so great. Idolization. I think that sometimes we're too aware, sometimes we're too ignorant, and we just need to find a sweet spot of awareness mixed with presence. Awareness, presence, discernment. And nothing is perfect within this life, but if we can just love what we have right in front of us, if we can just see what's right in front of us, then wouldn't that call in more blessings? I had a friend message me yesterday, and she was telling me about something mundane that happened at her job, and it was so magical, and it was so sweet, and it was so amazing. And she told me, like, I'm just trying to find anything to hold on to, just the little moments, like, I'll take any win I can get. And I told her, I think that's so beautiful, and I love the way that you're thinking, and I love the way that you're expressing it, and you're seeing the love within the little moments, because that just calls in more little moments. Because if you're tuned into that frequency, then you start to see everything within your life as freedom, as love, as success. But if you're tuned into what you don't have, you're going to be in a state of lack. You're going to be in a state of thinking you're not doing enough, of not knowing what you want to do, of ignoring your intuition, of anxiety. I want you to take a few breaths with me. When we begin to focus on our breaths, we notice that although it is an act that we do unconsciously every day, it is something as simple as that can bring us back into our bodies. And the goal of meditation is not to stop thinking. It is to allow. It is to accept. It's to accept the overflow of thoughts that are coming in, until eventually, yes, your mind does go still with practice. But it's just accepting that we have so many thoughts within a day. We have so many emotions within a day. We have so many things that happen, circumstances within our lives. But if we just allow them to flow and release them as they come, sit with them as they're here and let them go as they leave, we can appreciate them for what they bring us, but we can also know that it is not something to identify with. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye.